Does Thailand Personal Data Protection Act applies to entity outside of Thailand?
Baker McKenzie, Unfold PDPA 101, Extraterritorial Applicability.
On the 1st of June 2021, Thailand Personal Data Protection Act, or in short PDPA, will be effective and applies to entity inside of Thailand.
Certainly, the PDPA applies to company in Thailand, but that is not all. It has similar provision to the EU General Data Protection Regulation, or the GDPR. Therefore, the PDPA can also be applied extraterritorially, like the GDPR.
Companies located outside of Thailand could also be subject to the PDPA. So how would you know if you're subject to the PDPA?
Well, there are 3 questions to be asked here. 1. Does your company process personal data of a data subject in Thailand? And 2. Does your company offers products or services to a data subject in Thailand with or without any payment? Or 3. Does your company monitor behavior of a data subject in Thailand?
For example, you run a hotel, let's say in a country A. You target a Thai customer by offering a special discount to them. You also have a brochure written in Thai. In this case, it is likely that you would be subject to the PDPA.
Or in a second scenario, if you're running a website from country A and use cookies technology on the internet to track users' preferences, you would also need to comply with the PDPA.
If you have to comply with the PDPA, then what's next?
Well, it depends on whether you are a data controller or data processor. If you decide on how the data is being processed, then you are a data controller. And as a data controller, you have the following obligations. For example, 1. Providing privacy notice to data subjects. 2. Obtaining consent or relying on another legal basis. 3. Complying with cross-border transfer mechanisms. And 4. Appointing a representative in Thailand. And the list goes on. These obligations are explicitly required by the PDPA. Having only privacy policy and obtaining consent will not be sufficient.
But if you are a data processor located outside of Thailand, receiving personal data from a data controller in Thailand, then you have the following obligations. For example, 1. Carrying out activities related to the collection, use, or disclosure of personal data, only pursuant to the instruction given by the data controller. 2. Appointing a representative. 3. Implementing appropriate security measures, and the list goes on.
Therefore, even if you are an entity outside of Thailand, you may be subjected to the PDPA. The time's running short now, so it's better for you to start checking whether you have to comply with the PDPA. Again, before the 1st of June 2021. And that concludes our episode on extraterritorial applicability.
If you like this video, please don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Baker McKenzie Thailand, so you don't miss out on our series of Unfold PDPA 101 and see what we will unfold in the next episode. สวัสดีครับ